Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In today's video I will show you how to do digital ink recognition in Flutter app. This video will be specially for Android because for iOS I don't have a real device to show it to you, and this MLKit library does not work on simulator. I am facing a lot of issues on iOS simulator. That's why this will be specifically for Android. In future I will definitely make video for iOS as well. So yeah, let's see how to do this. So first I will show you an output on what this digital ink recognition basically means. So first I'll show you this output. So here you can see a list of all this wait, I'm not sure how to say this. First I'll show you the output, then I will. So here you can see I'm encoding this something string right inside this set active model method, and I'm running my application. Okay, now I have few buttons. I will first click on the download button. It downloads the MLKit model for this particular thing, emoji thing which we are doing. Then there is this canvas where I'm actually drawing some kind of an emoji. Okay, and then I'll click on the recognize button, and it will able to recognize what emoji I'm drawing. Okay, there is also this clear button which will help us to clear everything from the canvas, and there is also this delete button which will help us to delete the model which we have downloaded. So the model, if you are passing this emoji thing, it will be saved into your cache. If you don't need to download it again and again, but if you want to delete it from your cache, you can click on the delete model button as well. Okay, so this is one thing. Now what I'll do is, suppose if you want to write something in English. Okay, so here you can see again I will go to the documentation and I will copy this code for English as well, and I will just replace it over here instead of that emoji thing, and I will again run my application. Again you will have to download the model first. Once the model is downloaded, I will write something in English and I will click on the recognize button, and it should be able to recognize what I have drawn, what I have written on the canvas. So here you can see that I have clicked on the download button. So the download has started. Sometimes the download does take a bit of time depending on what you are trying to download. Even on Wi-Fi it took a little bit of time for me. So yeah, but you can do something like this, like once your app is launched, you can do some kind of background processing to start the download as soon as possible. You won't be requiring all the language models, right? So here you can see I'm drawing something on the canvas, and I will click on recognize, and it is able to recognize. Okay, there is also for shapes as well. So here I will show you quickly for shapes. So I have downloaded the model successfully. I will draw some shape. I will click on recognize button, and here you can see it was able to recognize the rectangle. So for shapes also you can see over here you can use this. There is auto draw as well, and if you want some other languages, like bunch of languages are supported, you can use this code. So for this Mando Malay, you can use something like this. You can just use something like this. You just have to replace the language code inside your program, like inside your Kotlin code, and it should be able to figure out for itself. So first go to your I will show you where exactly you will have to change the code. First go to your Flutter project, go to your main.dart file, and here you can see I have refactored my home page widget. It takes a scaffold, safe area, column, and I have taken a size box of entire width, and height also I have taken it almost, but just divided by 1.2. if I don't divide it by 1.2, it overflows across the screen in height. That's why I have divided it by 1.2. and here I have created my custom widget called my digital ink view, and here you can see I have created one identifier. Now same identifier you will have to use it on Android side as well, and this is boilerplate code. Like I have created a stateful widget. For creating any kind of a native UI view, you will have to create an Android view, and for iOS UI kit view, again this video is only for Android. So next you will have to go to Android settings.gradle. I have updated Kotlin version to 1.9.0. go to app, build.gradle, and here I have updated the min SDK version to 24, and I have imported this MLKit digital ink recognition library. Also I have imported this godot dependency because there is a lot of boilerplate code which I have copied it from documentation. like downloading, recognizing, creating a canvas, those kind of things. So there are some helper methods in this Java Android, so I have imported those. Constraint layout, I will tell you why I'm using it. Also I'm using this app compat because the text view which you saw, which was displaying whether the download was started, download was successful or not, for that I have taken a custom text view, but you can take a normal text view as well. Okay, I'm taking the app compat text view. Next, go to main, kotlin. You will have to first create this drawing view.kt, and to be honest with you, like I have copy pasted everything from the documentation. In your case only the package name will change, everything else will remains the same. So yeah, I'll simply scroll through this. Basically this is for drawing things on the canvas. So you saw me draw like the emoji or the English text or the rectangle shape. So for that this is used. Again, I know this can be done via flutter as well, but I think it's better because MLKit kotlin plays nicely with kotlin code. If you try to do this with flutter, like with dart itself, you will face lot of issues. You will have to communicate constantly back and forth between flutter and kotlin. Next, I have created this model manager.kt. again I have copy pasted it from the documentation. It is basically for recognizing the whatever you have drawn on the screen. So again, I'll simply scroll through this. You can just pause the video and copy paste the code, or you can go to the documentation itself and refer the sample repo. From that I have just copy pasted. So in case if you are wondering, go to the Android folder, and here you can click on the sample app. Just search for digital recognition, ink recognition. Next, I'll come back to this my digital ink view factory. Like this is flutter code which you have to write, boilerplate code anytime you have to create a native view for your project. And here you can see it is referencing this my digital ink view, which I will come back to in a bit. Also inside main activity, all I have done is that I have registered my digital ink view. So I'm using the same identifier which I have used it on the Dart side, and here we are just referring our factory class. Then here I have created again recognition task, so mostly like downloading and all that stuff. Again copied it from the docs itself. So yeah, I'll simply scroll through this as well. Next, I have created a status text view. Again for this I have imported this app compat text view library, app compat library, but if you want you can use normal text view as well. Again, this is used for showing the status of whether download was completed, what was recognized, those kind of stuff. Again copied it from docs. Next, I have created the stroke manager.kt. Again same thing, like manages recognition logic as well as the content that has been added to the current page. Again I have copied it from docs, so I'll just simply scroll through this. If you want you can copy paste the code. Okay, next what you have to do is you will have to go to create a file called myditalinkview.kt, and here I have taken one constraint layout first. Just copy the imports, and here I have taken one download button, recognize button, clear button, status text view, then delete button and drawing view. Here I have initialized our stroke manager. Here I have assigned some ID to our constraint layout. It occupies the entire width and height, and set the layout params to our constraint layout. Then I have set the constraint set, assigned some text to all our buttons. Then for download button I have assigned some ID, added it to our constraint layout, added wrap content for width and height, and then I am just constraining the start of our download button to the start of our constraint layout, and the bottom of our download button to the bottom of our constraint layout. Now same thing has been done for recognize a button as well, but only the constraint changes. Okay, same has been done for clear button as well, only the constraint changes. Same has been done for status view, constraint changes. Same for delete button, only the constraint changes. Same for drawing view, only the constraint changes. Okay, for drawing view it occupies the entire width and height. Okay, the remaining width and height, like entire width but the remaining height. Then I'm just applying our constraint set to our constraint layout, and here I have just applied some click listener to all our buttons. Now I know some of you might be thinking, why did not we create these buttons on Flutter side? Again, the communication would have been extremely difficult. then you might have to create some kind of platform channels as well. That's why, to avoid those kind of latency and complicate your code, I have created everything on the native side itself. And here I have created drawing view, our stroke text view, change listener, content change listener, clearing text ink after recognition, refreshing download model status, resetting our stroke manager. And here you can pass whatever active model you want. Okay, so again, this here I'm returning our constraint layout. Now this, instead of this, you can just go to the documentation, go to the base models over here, pass anything like this, or you can just scroll down and pass this emoji stuff. You can just pass it over here. Yeah, that's only thing you will have to worry. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.